Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. It is Thanksgiving week, it is Black Friday week, expecting to see a lot of good deals, but I haven't seen too much yet. But let's go over the key events this week in this video, and we'll see where that lands us. And for all of my friends out in the US, I know many of you are probably already starting to take this week off. If not, you'll be taking off near end of this week. I wish you a happy Thanksgiving and be able to spend a lot of time feasting with your friends and families. Now, Thanksgiving feast, first day, we get Bobo-Ann. Bobo-Ann is going to be a key hero in the HP burn teams, mainly because she amplifies damage. And right now, because we have Aerotol being such a heavy damage dealer, outscaling everybody else, any sort of multiplicative effect that increases the enemy's damage taken in HP burn is going to be better than trying to, be a solo damage dealer. Now, she's not going to out damage Adhesion by herself. Adhesion has absolutely a ton of AoE damage, and she has a very good echo to go with that. However, what Bobo-Ann brings to the team is you got Mastery Res down, and you also got the Heavy Cannon Mark, which is going to increase the damage taken by the enemy up to 30%. All right, so that will be very notable. We'll see this week if that proves to be true or not, if Bobo-Ann will be now on the best team for HP burn. I have a pretty good feeling she will make the cut. That's just my prediction. Now, Thanksgiving, let's go through the event. Now, Thanksgiving Feast, in past years, I could have sworn there was a hero choice box we could have made at like 6,000 points. I'm a little bit disappointed where they're not giving us a free hero selection box. Now, having said that, a lot of the older heroes usually in these boxes are not that great. So, end of the day, I'm not fussed about it. I mean, probably to pick up an eye and then maybe pick up some summoning runes or echoes or energy, whatever tickles your fancy. You will be able to get, I think, 200 every day through login, 500 through campaign, and you should definitely be able to pick up this eye, no problem, through that. And there's some auto that drops in the auto loot. But if we go to the shop, it looks like if you want to get the hero selection choice chest, it's going to cost you a little bit around here. You need to buy this and this. That puts you at already $31, and you will need a flash pack, I believe, over here, because there are no value packs, unfortunately, for this. So it's going to cost you quite a bit. It is a little bit on the expensive side in my mind, but you do have more kissing here. You do have willing here for those of you who haven't, picked one up from last week. I think, in my mind, not exactly what I'm expecting. Not that great of a deal, to be honest. You have the event path here. Next, this again is same as any other event. Just don't forget to do these quests. You have a free Epic Eye at the end of this, plus some, summons, energy, so on and so forth. It's been a while since we had a holiday dungeon back, and this time it's on Nordak. Make sure you do these. I think you got like 2,500 gems usually, I think, roughly. A little bit more than 2,000 gems sitting in this challenge. So you can you can do it all on the last day if you want, or you can get started right away. Good deal is usually the good deal. Nothing too surprising. I think it's always like $250 roughly for this to buy it through. Now, Bobo-Ann, over here, this is $51 if I didn't miscount, right? This is 30, 45. Yeah, $51 for another copy of Bobo-Ann. If you want the first copy of Bobo-Ann, it is much cheaper to get it through the Harvest Celebration. If you want an exclusive over there. Now, Thanksgiving Party. This is the one I think got a lot of people really upset because there doesn't seem to be a guaranteed pity in this system. If we look at the Harvest store, all right, what we see is you can get a copy of Bobo-Ann, another copy, but you need to get a roast chicken for it. And to get a roast chicken, all right, to get a roast chicken in the item store, the first time you buy the $99 pack, and you can buy more copies of it later, I guess, you're guaranteed one legendary copy of roast chicken. Now this roast chicken then, when you use for high heat, it is sort of, it's pretty much a gamble. Because if you want these things, you need to get 3% chance of getting this roast chicken. So you're expected to spend like 33 firewood to get one copy. I don't think there's a pity system. When there's not a pity system, it's good for the free-to-play. So if you're really lucky, right, get to 12 firewood this week, you have a very low probability. But if you do get a roast chicken, that's an easy Bobo-Ann here. Now for people that want legendary heroes out of this, limited heroes out of this, that's going to cost you a fortune because you need to get shards, which means you need 50 of these, and that means you need 5 of these roast chickens. And I don't have a feeling that you're going to be able to get roast chickens from this. Like you spend one, and then maybe you spend another one here. Like that's just absurd how much you have to spend, right? Like I have no idea how the math even comes to this. Like in the past, these events are always like, oh, okay, so there's like a 3%. See, here's also the super annoying part is like they also give you a 3% chance of getting this chest, but there's no guarantee, right? So for people who gamble, like in a way, if you spend 40, yes, statistically, like I explained to people, like statistically, the chance of getting one, is you take 33 rolls and you're expected to get one. However, the probability of not getting one in 33 is actually much higher. I'll put it on the screen, like I'll put it in the comments below how low that probability is, but I can tell you like the probability of you not getting one is probably closer to 70%, right? And this is just how statistics works. So not having a pity in this system makes this a super dangerous event. You could be spending a ton of money and not get this, and you're not getting this. But statistically speaking, by spending 33 of these, you're expected one of this, and you're also expected one of these, which is actually making this event cheaper statistically. If you do a lot of summons, it averages out that, yeah, these are actually, you get more legendary heroes, more limited heroes out of this event, and you can also get pets. But you could also be spending a fortune to get nothing. So, this is the scary part when there's no pity in the system. So I don't know how people feel about this. Let me know in the comments below. I think this is the first time the devs are trying this. And honestly, depending on how much people take on this could shape the future of how, the direction of events, which scares me quite a bit. Finally, Journey of Pursuit. Now, I don't know what we will get every day, but it looks like every day there will be a pretty standard quest, like the flip events. But when we finish, we get a Supreme Room, we get some energy, and we'll call it an end of a day. That's the event over here. Now, we have our trio event, and we have Wukong on stage, I think this is 15, Yeah, stage 15. Usually, you will need to spend, on trio events, you need to spend at least the $70 pack, plus all of the other ones, if you do really well. If not, you might even have to spend more than that. So, again, Wukong is okay. And this weekend, at Reset, Excellent, you'll have Wukong and a bunch of other heroes, which are kind of so-so in my mind. If we look at the announcement on the main Discord, what you will find is this week we will have Wukong, Johnny, Belton, Ether, and Jilliman. All of the 4 other heroes accompanying it really is not in the meta anymore. So if you really want a Wukong and you saved up a ton of summons and you did not burn them on the Penny and Had banner last week, then maybe you can go for your Wukong. In my mind, I will not be going for Wukong on this account, obviously, because I already have E5, but also if, on my 108 account, I won't be going for Wukong either. To be honest, overall, I will have to say I am a little bit And maybe that's an understatement. Disappointed by the amount of discount and sales we saw this year so far. Maybe they'll surprise us when we actually get closer to end of this week, where they bring on some of the bigger deals. But Bobo-Ann definitely, I think, at E3 is worth it. I will definitely pick up a copy of this because this is cheaper than using a Legendary Dragon Eye for her. I might consider picking up the other one over here through the Carnival promotion. However, I reserve the Thanksgiving party because I really feel like I'm not the type of person that likes to gamble, but if you are the type of person that really feels lucky and likes to gamble and get the thrill out of it, this might be an event where you could pick up, quite a bit of goodies. I just really hope, like, honestly, sorry, if they, at least here, let's see if they have anything in here. Grand prizes will be granted when you roast a delicious chicken. Like, honestly, if they introduced a pity system, right? For example, you're guaranteed to get a copy of everything on this list, at least once after, say, 40 or 50. Like, if they just simply put that there, that would be completely a game changer for people who want to participate in this. But because there is no guarantee pity here, it scares me so much because I feel bad for every person who spends a ton of money and not even get a guarantee copy, right? Like if you don't get a guarantee copy out of this, like, that will really suck. Like a lot. So yeah, on this event, I'm just warning everybody because I don't see a pity. So unless the devs come out and say, yeah, we added a guarantee pity for this, like all other events, so people at least know what they're buying, right? So they know they have a guarantee, because we're so used to, spending $100 knowing that we will be able to get a guarantee limit hero, but there's no guarantee on this. So very disappointed, not happy about that. So I hope this was a good overview for you on this event, what we're expecting this week. I do expect more special pack to drop throughout this week. So technically Black Friday is this Friday and Cyber Monday is next Monday. So we could be expecting a lot of different packs or other spending events that will come throughout this week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Gandalf out.